take that shit off. Take it off. And it's not an easy thing. This is how I started taking my lens off. I really started taking my lens off, and I would say I fully got them off probably around 2022. I had went through a spiritual awakening. And when I say this spiritual awakening, I was not ready for it. It kicked my ass. And when I say it kicked my ass, because it brought up so many different things that I thought I was past, and I was not past it. So it brought up things from my childhood and how I need to forgive my parents. It brought up so many different things, y'all. Like it truly did. It brought up just experiences that I've had. It brought up exes that I've dealt with. It brought up so many different things. How I started doing this, I started writing. I started journaling every single thing and how I feel every day. I started to take off the negative lenses from people who have done me dirty, people who have done me wrong, from different things that I didn't understand, things I thought that was unfair in my childhood, and so on. This is how I started taking off those lenses, and this is how you could take off those lenses. Journal. When you start journaling each and every single day, you start brain dumping. You start opening your heart up. You start journaling exactly how you feel. Because how you think you may feel and how you really feel could be two different things. Like, I thought I was past a lot of different things. But when I started writing and stuff started coming, then once I went back and started reading some of my journal entries, I was like, oh, wait, I didn't know that was still there. And so that's things that I had to put down, y'all. Like, it's not... Woo, you got to be ready. Yeah, you have to be ready. I know some people, they call it shadow work. I don't know about all that, but some people call it, I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm just telling you what helped me. What helped me was when I started journaling everything and I was able to see my feelings like in living color. It wasn't just all like in my mind. It wasn't just in the back of my head. It wasn't just suppressed. I started seeing it on paper in living color, how I really felt. I started to write each and every single day of how I feel, how I feel, how I feel. I was brain dumping. And if nothing came to mind, that was fine too. I would just write, I don't feel anything. I'm not thinking about anything. Nothing is coming up. And I would call it a day. And then the next day and the next morning, I would write again. And I'll just be journaling everything. Once I got done journaling everything, if I felt like I had nothing left, because I may have woke up full and I just put everything down, like how I was feeling, things that was coming up for me, things that I thought was unfair, things that I thought was just unjustified, you know, like just different things, you know. When I started writing everything down, what I would do is after I had everything written down for the day, I would go out into my back patio. And if you don't have a back patio, that's fine. You could do this in your kitchen sink. And I took a lighter and I would burn it. I didn't want to go back a following day and look at it and see what I wrote and go back down that memory lane and reminisce, you know, things like that. I didn't want to do that. The more I wrote each and every single day, the more I burned it. And I saw that smoke particles and I saw that paper ball all up, being inflamed. I was releasing it off of me. I would do an inhale and I would exhale. I'd do a prayer and I was releasing it. That was so beautiful for me. It was so beautiful for me, and it helped me physically to see like things releasing off of me. Hurts, pain, different things that I have experienced and things that I was holding grudges on that I didn't think I was holding grudges on. It helped release so much for me. And that's for somebody. And just try it. Try it one time and see how you feel. Even if you don't have a back patio that you can go to, just do it in your kitchen sink. Once you've written everything out, take the paper, take a lighter, and just let it burn in the kitchen sink. And then let everything burn. And then just turn the water on, clean your sink out and everything. Do a prayer. You can do a prayer beforehand. You can do a prayer even afterwards. I did all of the above, okay? And watch how better you're going to feel. You're going to feel so much better because it's going to release that off of you. Telling you, you continue to do that. You continue to do that. And pray to God. Also ask God and pray to God. God, is there anything that I need to forgive? Is there anything I need to release? Is there anything that's hindering? Is there anything that from my past that's holding me? Like anything. God will start bringing different situations, stuff even your trauma have forgotten. God will start bringing different situations and different things back up for you so you can do what you need to do. To write it, pray about it, burn it, release it up off your life. I'm telling you, because it's time to move forward. And when you have shit that's holding you back, it's hard to move forward. And that's why people, I don't know, people get into these ruts and they get into these cycles, they get into these loops, and they're not understanding why. Because you have to release that shit that was on you. You have to unlearn and relearn. You have to sow good seeds and move accordingly in this world, how you want to be treated. You have to make sure that when you walk outside, your lens is being a lens of things that you actually want to attract back to you. You have to be on the frequency of things that you actually want to attract, and people you want to be around, and spaces that you want to be around. You have to be on that frequency already for you. And the fact that it's on your mind, like, it's already for you. It's already for you. You just have to get on that frequency so it can find you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you tune in the radio, remember the old radios? Like, now we don't deal with the radio. But you know, like the old radios, you have to like tune it. You have to keep like scrolling, you have to keep going or whatever to try to find that right tune, try to find that right frequency. And you know, like when you almost there, you start hearing the sound, but it's still like a little crackly. And then all of a sudden, when you get on that right channel, when you get on that right tune, boom, the music sounds so clear, so good, and you just jam it. It's a vibe. It's the same thing with life. You just got to get on that right frequency. You got to tap in, and it could be some things that's in the way. All that, the same way like on the radio, you hear that crackling sound. The crackling sound could be some things that you're holding on to. It could be some grudges that you may have. It be some unforgiveness around. It could be some things that just need to get off of you. Also, the crackling sound could be you not having the right lens on and just having a negative, screwed view of people. The great thing about it is that if you're watching this video, then you can do something about it, right? You still have time. So don't fret. You got this.